Well, a few years ago, we were embarking on a project for the digitization of quarter-inch audio tapes, and to many preservationists, that will sound as a rather simple project. But in the testing phase of that digitization, we had made a setup that was supposed to look as much as possible as the actual production circumstances. Still, when we were digitizing our first tapes, we encountered quite a few what we call interstitial errors, little glitches introduced by the computer that actually ruin your digitization result. And we were wondering, like, how come? How come that this particular problem turned up while we had not encountered it during a very thorough testing phase? Now, after some research, it appeared that the glitches were introduced by something as simple as an audio peak meter that was not switched on during the test phase. And that really surprised us that such simple software, such a simple part of your chain could introduce a serious flaw. And that actually has served as a warning for all future digitization projects that I managed.
From a professional experience, probably the most delicate point is quality control. Is you launch a huge digitization project and you don't check that you're doing the things correctly, or you check it when it's too late. I would point this as one of the main issues, mainly when you externalize digitization to third companies. And you have to keep a very strict control of what's coming back to be sure that what you get is what you're meant to get. And I've often found that this is a delicate point where that companies or institutions tend to leave it for further on, for later on in time, and then when they realize it may be too late.
I would say in general, most of our issues are related to stabilization. Using a sprocketless scanner, and I've talked to others in the industry, and it tends to be the issue that stabilization is a problem. The films that we're scanning have been projected a lot. They were very well loved over the years. Unfortunately, they're not in the fantastic shape that they need to be in for scanning, so it can be difficult for the scanner to produce a perfect scan each time. We have a fast rule that if we're losing any image in the overscan, that it's a fail, and it can be difficult sometimes to get the scanner to behave properly and get us a clean scan.